Hi guys! This is a book review of The Host by Stephanie Meyer. Let me just start by saying, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I went into reading The Host fully prepared to dislike it on many, many levels, but I decided to give it a chance because Books and Quills, one of my favorite YouTubers, really loved it and suggested it, and also the movie came out and I wanted to see the movie, so I decided I would pick it up and read it. The Host is the story of Melanie, who is living on Earth after it has been invaded by aliens who take over human bodies. And Melanie ends up getting taken over by a soul named Wanderer, and for some reason Melanie doesn't disappear. So Wanderer and Melanie are living in the same body, in the same head, and Wanderer is experiencing all of Melanie's memories, and eventually she becomes as attached to the people in Melanie's memories as Melanie herself is. So they essentially love the same people, they feel the same connection with the same people. So Wanderer wants to go and see them, and Melanie of course wants to go see them because she promised she'd come back. So they end up going to find Melanie's family and friends, and it just sort of takes off from there. The storyline of this book was really interesting. It's one of the things that drew me in. But also, the connection between all the characters was really interesting. I really loved how the relationships evolved and how things changed, and the relationship between Melanie and Wanderer is one of the best things about this book. It's very touching. I enjoyed that a lot. The relationships between all the characters just really hit me. They're very touching. By the end of the book, I was tearing up a little. I was reading it late at night and I was just kind of like, no. Oh, it touched me in a really interesting way, and in a way I didn't think it would. I think one of the things that really drew me in was the progression of all of the characters, how they changed, how they evolved, how they treated each other, and how Wanderer herself evolved, how Melanie evolved, how the people they love evolved. There was a whole evolution of everyone that I thought was fascinating. The feelings I got from this book were amazing. Like, I felt like I was in the middle of the relationships between the characters, so I felt it with them. I definitely suggest you read this book because it was phenomenal. I really liked it. I don't want to hype it up too much because, like, it's not a masterpiece, but it was good and I felt with the book. So I rate books based on how they're written, like lyrically, stylized, or whatnot, and then how the characters connect with me. And I connected with these characters. I felt like they spoke to me in a certain sense, and that's always a good thing when I'm reading a book. This book gets 5 stars just because of how the characters connected with me and how they made me feel, and the emotions I got from the characters, and just everything I felt while reading this book. I devoured it. I powered through this book because I really enjoyed it a lot. So I definitely suggest you pick this book up. It's really good if you want sort of a character-driven book because it's very character-driven. It's not necessarily driven by plot as it is by development of characters and how they move into like new stages in their lives and how they progress as people. So if you like books driven by character development and changes in characters and evolution in characters, then you should definitely pick this up. Don't forget to follow me on Tumblr, Twitter, and Goodreads, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye! The Host is about a girl named Melanie who is living on a planet. Can't tell if it's bad or if I just really like it or if it's good and it's really confusing and I shot.